Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Cali B. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, first, before I get started, you guys, I just wanted to ask you first to go ahead and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel, help your girl out, okay? So we try to get that base so we can be more effective. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then hit that notification bell. Okay, when I hit 2,500, when I get 2,500 base subscribers, I'm going to start going live. So then we will be able to interact with one another and we will be able to get to know each other on a more personal level. It's going to step it up a notch. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay, so I do appreciate all you guys, all my subscribers so far. I appreciate you. I thank you for tuning in and supporting. So again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that notification bell. And we gonna make it do what it do, okay? Y'all be good out there. All right, y'all. Thanks. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. This is Cali B TV, y'all. How y'all doing out there? So I just wanted to just jump into this real quick because I've just been putting some content together to just bring it all and then release it for you guys just to keep my channel growing and keep things growing. They already had that set up because they want his valuable catalog. That's the grab for them with him. They could care less about those those females. And I mean, I'm sure if you probably just look at the case and see the actual charges and what he was actually charged with and actually convicted of, it's probably nothing to do with any type of sexual assault or something like that. It's absolutely ridiculous. But you guys have to be moved and maneuvered very strategically and different, and this is why they like to get you guys hooked on drugs. They sick the Beckies on you. They they want to really get you off your game so that they can have you set up and looking crazy, and then they can recoup all the money that you've made over the years back into their community. That's why you see all these white women are on these older celebrities and these older athletes and these older artists. That is constructed. That is not by fake and just by coincidence. No, that is how that happens, so that when they can be their handler, they can report to Whitey about everything that's going on and everything that they're doing, whether it be like a Michael Jordan, for example, or Eddie Murphy. They both were white chicks. That's not just happen to happen. That is definitely by design. They definitely play a part. They definitely are reporting what's going on, and if need be, they have control over their food. They have they have access to what they eat. You never know. You never know what's going on. Just like with Kim and Kanye, that situation. It just was so just so off the track, and she definitely is in control. What she says goes, and it's just very unfortunate. But you guys have to choose better. You have to pick and choose better. You guys get delusional. You get caught up in that white world, and you think you can roll like white dudes, and you got your nose up in the air, thinking that you're better than your own people, and you're wagging your finger in black people's faces and thinking you're better, and you're on a higher level, and I'm up here and y'all down there, and you're dealing with they women, and you're doing all kinds of things, and you're living this crazy lifestyle and not understanding that they're watching you. They're watching you from day one. From day one, when you come through the door, especially if you can generate and are creative, they're watching you, and they have somebody on you in your camp to always monitor and sort of like a handler. So just be aware of that. It's very sad and very unfortunate, but you brothers have to really, really be careful, because you are definitely the target. The men and the women, but mainly the men. You're the target. So be mindful of that, and just try and just take into considering all options when you deal with other races, because there are consequences in dealing with other races, because their men don't like y'all and they don't want y'all dealing with their women, and y'all know that. And so you guys want to stick it to them, which you're not sticking it to them. Trust, you're not. You're not sticking it to them, because they're going to come together. That white woman, at the end of the day, she'll turn on you like this. Is it worth risking everything that you have and even your life to deal with these goofballs? No, it's not at all. But you have to get there. You have to learn who you are, find out who's the centerpiece, find out who everybody really wants to gravitate around, because we're a radiant people, and we are the mothers and the fathers of humanity. So this is who we are. We are the mothers and fathers. We are the dominant gene, and we birth everybody. They shipped out and, ventured out to other land masses and set up shop and started to procreate. Then others started to come into fruition, into morph into. That's just how it goes, period. So it is what it is. But again, brothers, you have to be smarter. Ladies, you have to be smarter, and you guys have to fight for your right and equal pay. People are being paid to be ops. Jaguar is a nutbag, so she can be being paid to be an op, just like Kanye. You never know, because nobody really has Kanye's back in the black community because of how disrespectful he is and how he doesn't show any loyalty or pride to the black community. He once did, but he seemed like something has been off about him. And dealing with them Kardashians, she could have poisoned him, and you just never know. You just never know. It's like his mind is gone. It's very unfortunate. And he chose to have babies with someone like that. Like, why in the world would you do that? But the obsession and the self-hatred combined breeds that. Now he's bitching and crying about not being able to see his kids when he wants. And it's very sad and unfortunate because, I'm sure he's an excellent father and he loves his children, and it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a problem at all. It shouldn't be a problem at all for him to see his kids. But that is the control that those women have when you procreate with them. You got to be careful who you procreate with. Y'all just don't understand that. You don't just procreate with anybody. You have to be selective who you give your melanation gene, your melanation to. You can't just give them to any old body because you want a certain look of a child. It's just not all about that. We make beautiful children. And you have to understand and love who you are. Love yourself and your greatness. As much as Kanye, you should be, you really should be on point about who the hell you are and how great you are, as much as you can travel and seen what's what, So it doesn't make any sense to make them snide remarks. You try to be like a shock jock, and so that shock jocking is not going to work out too well for you because you playing with some demonic people that are obsessed with money, that are money hungry. They are not playing about their money. Oh, they're not playing about their money. They're money obsessed, and they don't like when black people have anything. They don't like it that black people have anything. They want us to stay on the bottom, stay broke, stay struggling, and funnel it back into their community. That's what it's in motion. Once you guys step on the scene and they know that you're going to generate a large amount of money and your influence, the motion, the plan is set in motion in order to set you up or have somebody around you that's an opt, and that once you coming into your final days, depending on if you're addicted to drugs or if you're an alcoholic or if you're sexaholic or whatever your quirks are and whatever that's when they'll put somebody in your world and in your life in order to monitor that. And hopefully most of the black dudes, they try to put a Becky up in your as your partner, so she is the perfect one to monitor you and see, give you whatever, or slide this in there, whatever. It's a straight setup. And it's unfortunate that so many of you fall for it. But then there are those of you that don't fall for it. So I'm proud of you brothers that don't fall for the banana and the Becky and the damn tailpipe in Hollywood. It's just not that serious. It's not worth it. You just have to be careful because their men will take you out for dealing with their women. They tell you guys that. They literally tell you guys that. And their women are just as racist as their men are. But I just wanted to call that out about these scandalous women and them trying to play this innocent victim, and all these laws and stuff changing to move the goalposts to get these brothers and to stick it to these brothers. Actually, it's to milk them and to get their money and to recoup their money back into their community. That's what it ultimately is. That's what it is to recoup all that money back into their community, because they don't feel that we should have anything at all. So there you go. So once again, I want you guys to like, I want you guys to share the video, and make sure that you subscribe because I'm building my channel. Get it?